Hello there everyone, and welcome back to part 41 of my random reclassing round of Fire Emblem the Shadow Dragon. Today we're gonna start up chapter 19, the Manakite Princess, where we'll be able to recruit Tik-Tik there, which, yeah, that's gonna be nice. But before we get into the chapter here, I have a few things to show off in regards to everybody's inventory. So yeah, first of all, Marth is the same, Shida is the same as before, so is Navara, just fixed up his healing stat situation there. Midja now, however, she is carrying the Big Mac. Yeah, I would love for her to reach D rank in Axis after this chapter is done. And then we're gonna see if we can't reach C rank so that she can actually, well, wield hammers there, which might be nice for the end game. But, you know, we'll see what happens with that. I'm just gonna bring it anyways. And then, here for Dolph, I actually went ahead and, well, traded on over the Shoprock axe here to Cord instead, and I took out the Tiddlywink bow on him, because, well, you know, I want him to have a slightly more accurate bow to use, which, you know, he lacks skill, so that is a perfect bow for him. And, you know, Kaisar, which, well, was using the bow, he's probably just gonna get benched there. But yeah, Cord here, we're gonna promote him here in a second. And here, perhaps the most interesting change, yeah, Julian is carrying the Devil's Sword. Yeah, here's the deal, he's got 19 luck, right? So I believe there's a 2% chance he kills himself with this blade. However, it is a nice sword for him to carry, you know? If he needs to save somebody, he can do so now. Like, I believe he had 35 or 33 attack with that sword. I can't actually show it off here now, but yeah, I don't actually remember. But he hits like a freighting truck with that sword there, so yeah, that's fairly interesting, I would say personally, how much damage he can potentially here have now. And then Katriya, I gave her the Thorum book, which was just lying around there. We got that quite a few chapters ago, so yeah, we're gonna bust it out. Merrick is the same, I gave him some additional steel swords there, that's about it. Bounty's gonna need to come talk to Tiki, you know the drill. And then Minerva, well, she's the same as before. I actually opted out of bringing Wolf here because, well, he's level 16, she's only level 9, so yeah, she got to come instead of him there. And then of course we have Rickard, and he's not gonna do, well, any fighting at all, so he's just gonna be coming here all empty like. But yeah, before we start up the chapter here now, let's just go ahead and promote Sir Cord here. No, you don't use the Shoprock axe for that. From 40 to 46 health. Okay, well, very nice. From 40 to 6, yeah. No, yeah, 6 HP gain there, very nice. And the stats were essentially the same as what Dolph gained there on his promotion, yeah. Although the warrior class also gained 1 magic res. Okay, so the pirate gets a slightly worse promotion there. But now, as you can see here, Cord has a crit of 15%. Before, I believe he was at a crit of 5%. Remember, you just take half your skill and that's your total amount of crit. But since he's a berserker, you get to tack on another 10% there. So yeah, you know, that's pretty neat. He's fairly likely to crit here now, but, you know, honestly, I think I would rather not have had that crit, because, well, now he's not gonna be as reliable at tanking. But of course, you know, he could get lucky and just take somebody out. And, you know, maybe... you could take out the Devil Axe on this guy too, but it's fairly risky. I think I'm just gonna give him the Halt to Clear axe here in case he needs to get a big surge of damage there. But yeah, we're just gonna save our game here now. There you go, and let's it fight. I've not bothered to fixing up my positions here now, I realize, but I think we'll be fine. Tiki, princess, that was of the great divine dragon. Blah. Can you hear my voice? The Defilers have set foot inside of the Fane. These spoilers. Punish them! Let your fire consume them. Defilers in the Fane. Punish them. Got it. Remember, Tiki, your divine dragon kin perished long ago, and Bantu has abandoned you. I alone am protecting you from Medeus. Remember. You alone are protecting me. Punish the Defilers. Well, that's a nice scene there. Back in Mystery of the Emblem, it wasn't as apparent, you know, that she was being, well, brainwashed quite literally by Garneth there. Yeah, so that was a cool scene. Yeah. Yeah, they pretty much make all the conversations here and all the plot, well, quite a bit more exciting than it was back in the original games, which I can definitely, well, I can appreciate it. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. But yeah, we must be very careful not to lose bounty. Like, literally, any unit here can just mop the floor with him. Yeah, so he's not gonna be fighting. He's just gonna be sitting back. And however, look how cool Core looks here now. Whoa. Yeah, the Berserker class looks dope in this game, I will say. But let's see here. Well, yeah, see, both my thieves are on the same side. Yeah, that's a shame, but you know what? No big deal in the grand scheme of things. And inside of here there are no enemies, you know what? That's fine. I'm actually just gonna use Marth here to help on out, grabbing some of these chests here. And yeah, as I say that, I now realize he actually needs to fight a little bit to bring up his sword rank to A. But, okay, well, yeah, he's gonna join up here in the middle in a bit. For now, I guess he can just help out with the chests there. And you know what, Shida, you might crit. Let's just bring Midja up in here, yeah. Actually, use your Big Mac. Yeah, this is fine. Yeah, I'm just gonna look to level up her X fighting here on this map and, you know, set up kills for other units like Katria. Yeah, that's one of the sad things here now. You know, I don't have any unpromoted units to level up, you know, besides Katria. So, yeah, we're truly entering endgame here now. Now it's all about just polishing up our best guys here and just have them excel. Yeah, but still though, I am gonna try and, well, put some extra attention to Katria is what I'm trying to get at there. And now, let's see. I think, was that guy a Killing Edge? He sure was. 21 attack. And, let's see. Yeah, he is gonna kill my Midja if he crits. So, yeah, here. Let's do this. No, she's fine. And, yeah, no. You guys, just stay behind here. Merrick, run on up. And actually, can he? He can't quite kill. But this is fine, yeah. Now, maybe Midja will get to take the experience for herself here, which I don't mind that whatsoever. There we go. Okay, let's see. So, apparently they have physics staff users. I hope they drop some of those staves there. That would be nice. I'm running low on physics. I can't believe they give you this many warp staves, but yeah, they are super stingy with physics in this game. Oh wow, that could have been bad. Yeah, well, actually, would I have survived? I think I would have died right on the dot, more or less. Okay, well, let's see. Yeah, this lady, Katria. And actually, should we? I kind of just want to do this just to see the animation. Oh, she even crit, I believe. Whoa, oh, dude, that is sick. I love that animation for the Thoron book. That was really cool. Kind of looked like a Kamehame wave there. And, oh wow, a Spirit Dust. Ooh. I would love to give this to Katria there. She needs more magic and she is my main mage. Yeah. You know what, let's do it. We could also give it to Navarre, of course. Yeah, you know, that's not a bad idea in all honesty. He too needs more magic and he's gonna wield the Excalibur. And he is super tanky. Yeah, okay, you know what, here. This guy up here, I'm just gonna... Well, okay, here. I'm just gonna give the kill to Midja, I think. Where is the lady? I don't dare. I don't see her. Like, everybody looks so similar here now. These dark blue colored pixels. Yeah. Don't get me wrong, they look cool, but yeah. Each character kind of blends in here now a little bit, is all I'm saying. And yeah, we're making quick work of these soldiers. Yeah, now that all of my characters are promoted, this should be, well, quite easy. And whoops, that's not great. We really got to get somebody in front here. Merrick should not be in any danger. But I don't want to kill the hero. Yeah, let's just slap him with the sword there. Some super happy didn't actually reach Midia there. That could have been super bad. Yeah, she probably would have died to a hero. But at the very least here now that Minerva... no, not Minerva. Now that Midja is at 17 speed, she's not gonna get hit twice at the very least. But yeah, this hero's a really good level up for Minerva. Holy crap. That was freaking solid there. But, yeah, oh, she's actually at 18 speed. Holy crap. Yeah, finally she's getting her stuff together here, you know? Yeah, she's actually quite good. She's actually stronger than enemy heroes. And you know what? We cannot open this door yet. Not without a guardian for record. I should have thought of that. We gotta bring somebody back there. Maybe Midja can make it in time. Holy crap, Merrick. You are so damn busted. Yeah. Although then again, I would love for Midja to get the kill on this hero here. Yeah. Marth can run in front of Dickard here though. And indeed, there is somebody in here. That's fine. Let's just kick his ass if I can. I sure can. Okay, well, nice. Even with the iron sword. Well, good job, Marth. This way he even gets to, well, train up his sword fighting here a little bit. And, okay, a level up for Marth. Please get HP defense. HP strength, speed, luck. Not bad. Dude, he's really cracked. He is super good, as a matter of fact. Yeah, like Marth typically always turns out very solid in my experience. Like, they just gave him above average growths in pretty much all categories there. He's just super good. And now that they have buffed the level cap from Marth there to 30, he's gonna be even more ridiculous than he was originally. Which is kinda nuts. But, yeah. I'm happy about it. And you know what, let's ship one more turn here with Merrick. Please don't crit, by the way. Come on. Nice. I still want to get the experience onto Midja here, after all. And, honestly, could Midja? She could probably tank here. I'm just gonna go up like this, you know, be all close and personal with them. I want to see... Yeah, they don't really scare her all that much. Yeah, this is super nice now that she's so damn tanky. Wait, 6 damage? What? What? Wait, what? How does she take 4 damage less? Does this have anything to do with leveling up the lance expertise? Because I remember, like, very early on in the game, trying out the weapon advantage, you know. Like, I tried, like, sword against a lance unit, and then I tried axe against a lance unit, you know, with the same character of mine. I don't remember whom it was. It was something like that, and there was no damage difference, you know, that I were taking there. Even though I switched between weapons, dude, am I even making any sense? But it, yeah, I have a strong feeling here now that, you know, you get damage reduction and stuff like that once you start, getting some weapon experience there, expertise, I mean, yeah. That's really cool. But yeah, she doesn't take damage from heroes. Yeah, like, seriously. Okay, but let's see here. 9 damage, and with the axe... Yeah, 12, okay, huh. And this guy has a devil sword. Jesus, dude. Okay, well, that's neat, though. Well, that means that I can essentially use her to tank here, you know. I don't even need to be afraid. We can just step on up here, like, let's have the javelin equipped, you know, why don't we? And, yeah, even if she gets credit here now, it's completely fine. Dude, this is so nice, though. I had no idea Midja was secretly OP here. What the hell? Like, all of a sudden, she's like one of my best hero slayers here. Like, she's not as good as Merrick, but she's certainly my number 2 guy or option here, you know, to go to for dealing with heroes. Holy crap, dude. Did she surprise me there or what? That is super good to know. Yeah. Yeah, super happy about that. Seeing how good she has gotten. And dude, we need to calm down here a little bit. Somebody needs to remain to deal with, yeah, with the treasure room situation here. I might just want to pull back Dolph to, yeah, have Core and Dolph, you know, just defeat whatever may be inside of the rooms here. Like, they have such high strength and speed, they should be able to knock anything out in one turn. Okay, well, let's see here. Sheeta, she can just remain here. You know, that's nice, because now, if for whatever reason, if Cord or Dolph can't kill what is inside these rooms, well then, Sheeta can just run on up and shoot them, you know. That will work out quite nicely there too. And I think we're done. Yeah, I'm just gonna heal on up Merrick. Dude, I'm talking so much here. We're barely moving. Yeah. Mostly I was just standing still there for so long since, well, Midya just completely surprised me there. And yes, she didn't even want to attack her. She's dealing too much damage and taking too little too. That is awesome. This makes me even more, well, inclined to get more experience onto her. Holy freaking crap, my man. Yeah, this is so nice. She barely takes damage from these guys. And yeah, we gotta kill these guys soon though, because, well, I don't want the thieves to run away with the orbs. That just mustn't happen. There you go. Now we have moved with those guys. Here, Cord, sit there. Then Dolph. Well, yeah, you can sit right there. That's fine. Now what? Oh, yeah, here. Let's try this out. Merrick is at A rank in lances and C rank with swords. Okay, let's see here. 2 damage. 6 damage. Holy crap. Yeah, there is something going on there with the lance expertise. There definitely is something. Yeah, something is afoot. Can I... Well, I can kinda take them out here. You know what, why don't we use Katria? Well, this damage is nice, but it's not enough. You know what, here, let's just nuke this guy. And if you crit, that's fine, but... Yeah, thankfully she didn't. Now, with the Big Mac, surely we can kill. I actually forget the damage already. Ow, damn it. Damn it, my man. Well, okay, Sheeta, you're gonna get to kill this guy then. Boosh. Boosh. And then Merrick will trim the other guy down, and hopefully we can take the killer with the, well, Big Mac axe there. This guy... He opened this chest, I think, but he doesn't have anything on him. Unless this was already opened. That might be the case. I hope that's the case. And yeah, this guy is a little bit scary with the Bolganon. 28 attack. Holy crap, he's very scary, as a matter of fact. Okay, well, let's mark this guy too then. Before I run up here with Midya, I was gonna fly here and toss at that guy. But if I'm gonna do that... I need to magic rest buffer. Maybe we'll just use Merrick to do that instead. Yeah, but no, I can't do that. Oh. Wait. Okay, you know what, here, I'm just gonna do this. There you go. And I'm probably gonna have to take the kill with a lance, but you know what, it's fine. Now then, Merrick, please tell me you can actually kick this guy's ass here. Yeah, provided we don't miss. And before we do this though, let's look up here so that there are no swarm mages, you know, stuff of that nature. Okay, no, there are 2 Elfire mages up here, that's about it. And okay, yeah, 2 physics staves. Well, that's all well and good. Let's see here. On pay time, yes, knock him out, Midya. And is this gonna be a level up? I forget what experience she's at. Okay, come on, big stats. HP, strength, skill, defense. Wow, you know what? That was a very good level up. She's finally starting to look like one of my top tier guys here, yeah. I have not been wanting to say that before because, well, she was actually a little bit lacking, but now, you know, 14 strength, that is definitely considerable. She's now at the same damage as Merrick is. Yeah. She's not as quick as him. She's actually 3 speed points behind, and he's, yeah, even ahead in skill. Holy crap, is he good? 18 defense, Yeah, but, you know, she's very close. She is incredibly strong. So happy to see her having a, well, good time here, you know. But here, let's actually do this. It is time to barrier Merrick up. He's gonna take 14 damage even with this buff on him, and then, of course, the hero is also gonna, well, fight him. So, yeah, I wanna be careful. Okay, but this is looking good. This is looking very, very good, as a matter of fact. I believe it's the Starlight Orb in there, by the way, in the final chest. This one right there. Let's see. Here we have the Light Sphere. The Light Sphere, I think, makes you immune to crits. I'm fairly sure about that. But I also believe it makes you lose, well, weaknesses. So, like, for example, Midya shouldn't be weak to arrows anymore with it. I'm actually gonna have to go and look that up. But I wouldn't mind giving that to Dolph. I really need him to, well, be uncritable. That's gonna be super important. So most likely that orb is gonna go to him. And, you know, then later on... Oh, hopefully the thieves don't kill Bounty, you know. I honestly think that they could have if they wanted to. He's so damn squishy. But yeah, later on when we... well, get the Dragon Rider shield there. Well, obviously, we're gonna give that one to Midya, so she's immune to arrows, you know. But there you go. I really just want Dolph to not be such a, well, unreliable guy there, you know, as far as crits goes. He hits hard as hell, but he cannot take damage either, you know. One crit will send him flying. HP speed luck, well, there you go. Merrick just became even speedier, if you can believe it. He's just crazy fast right now. And nobody in here? Okay, well. Mazu. Well, actually, Mazu, you're gonna come on up here. Yeah, fight some thieves, why don't ya? And actually, we gotta look them up here so they aren't super scary. 26 attack. Yeah, I'm probably gonna deal with the Devil Sword there. He's a little bit scary. Yeah, here. Heal this lady on up to full. You know, I was just gonna say, I don't really feel like leveling up her X fighting anymore. Like, yeah. Like, yeah, she's crazy with lances. And I doubt... yeah, I doubt I'm actually ever gonna be able to use, well, the hammer. I really don't think so. But at the same time, I don't know. It could come into play later on for Midya. Especially if we get some more money and can forge a, well, hammer with like, well, 10% boosted hit rate, something like that. That could be nice. But here we go, our third Master Seal there. Once again, probably gonna give that to Drog. I think he could really benefit from becoming a hero, you know, ASAP. And oh, what the hell, look at Dolph. He one-shots these guys. Oh my god. Jesus, Dolph. Calm down there a bit. You're way too strong for your own good, almost. This is so amusing. So freaking amusing, indeed. And you know what? I'm actually gonna do this. If Midya gets the kill here now, well, then so be it. Navarre needs to get up to C rank with, well, Tomes there. Nice. And K, and yeah, now. Oh, well, only 1 point, but it's a magic point. But now, we are going to give him the manual, and he's gonna be able to use the Excalibur tome there. And of course, yeah, wait, we also gotta do this. We gotta, well, let's just stuff away the Hellfire, and we're gonna take out the Spirit Dust here, yeah. Use this on Katria, this will be a nice boost for her. There you go. 8 magic, and she's not even promoted yet. Yeah, she's gonna kick ass. Yeah, she'll be able to deal plenty of damage once she has access to the Aura Tome there. She's gonna be nutty, you know, to say the least. And I would honestly rather have this kill on somebody else than Merrick. 10 damage. Oh, wow, okay, well, here. I'm gonna step back, right? And we're gonna do... Well, actually, I'm not gonna step back. I'm gonna sit right there. Yeah, that's fine. And let's end our turn here. And I can't believe this map is already over. Essentially. There are no reinforcing enemies on this map, that much I know. Yeah. It's just a very breezy chapter with lots of nice treasure. And he goes for mid, yeah. Okay, well that's fine. Oosh. Some more axe expertise there for her. Not bad. And... oh wow, she actually does reach. Okay, very nice. And she kills, if she hits. Come on, Midya! Hell yeah! She's gaining so much experience on this map. Holy crap. Maybe we should even... well, no, I was gonna say maybe we should even give her the boss kill, but you know, that's not a good idea. That is a very poor idea, as a matter of fact. And... you know, this kinda sucks, but I want Mark to get some experience, so I'm gonna take this kill on him. There you go. Boosh. But he's not gonna level up, unfortunately. And there we are, the coveted light sphere. Did my controller just die? No, okay. It probably just played some jingle there, which I couldn't hear. Needed to create a blast of starlight. Carrying it nullifies the effects of terrain. Oh, so they removed the anti-crit properties then. Oh, that sucks. Here's something I wonder about the light sphere. Like, does it also nullify your effect on terrain? Like, if I am sitting on a forest, will I not then gain those 10% avoidance percentages there? If that is the case, then I am definitely gonna give this to Minerva, because she's a flyer. I mean, not Minerva, Midya. I keep mixing them up. If that is indeed the case, that it also affects, you know, the wearer, once again, I'm 100% gonna give it to Midya, because, well, she's a flyer, and she's always at 0 additional avoidance, you know, so there you go. And here we are gonna open this up, a Bouillon XL. Okay, well, very nice, very nice. That's probably gonna give... well, actually, I don't know how much money it's gonna give. I forget how much the large Bouillon gave. I think it was 20,000. So maybe this will be 25, 30,000, something like that makes sense. My first instinct was 50,000, but you know what? That is probably way too much. Okay, but you know what? I'm probably just gonna do some heavy speeding up here now, because, well, all that's left to do is looting chests and, you know, stuff of that nature, so, yeah, you know, not a whole lot is gonna happen. So, yeah, I'll see you guys once we're done here. And here we go, a nice level up for Katria, please. HP, strength, skill, speed. Okay, well, not bad. Now she has true speed with the Bolganon tome there, which, you know, can't complain about that. And there we go, the U-Sphere has been found. Yeah, this here is just an item that will, well, damage all units on the field, including your own, but it's very nice on the final map of the game to have. And in here, we find a Seraph Robe, holy crap. I am gonna give this to Midya. Yeah, there's no question about it. I want her to become tankier, so yeah, there you go. Gonna give it to her. The Speedwing we found before, I'm probably gonna give to Tiki. Yeah, she needs to become quicker there. And there we have the Star Sphere, which is gonna be super nice for Marth to use in conjunction with the Mercurius blade there, the Mercurial Rapier, or whatever it's called. Let's hear. Needed to create a blast of starlight. Carrying it prevents the depletion of magic and weapons. Yeah, so indeed a very nice item to have there. You know, we could probably just send away the iron sword. Or actually, no, I'm gonna remove the vulnerary. Yeah, I'm gonna let Marth keep carrying the star sphere here. It's very nice for him to have. Actually, it would be super nice for Katria to carry too. That way she can always just shoot with the Thoron book there. I mean, heck, even characters like Dolph here. He could just run around with the faulty values for all eternity. That too seems like a, well, interesting idea there once again. But yeah, whilst I just run around here and loot some stuff, I am just gonna let Katria here take out these priests. And yeah, I guess we're just gonna cut back here. I think I'm just gonna let Julian take this kill on this sniper, yeah. I want him to get more experience, you know. And if he can reach A rank there in Soldier so that he can use the Mercurius blade, well, all the better. And you know, out here we found yet another Master Seal. Yeah, holy crap. So we have 2 here now. Oh, yeah. Let's see. I am not joshing myself here now, am I? I do really have 2. I do. Holy crap, dude. Okay, well, we're definitely gonna promote Drog. We could promote Katria too. Yeah, Drog and Katria. Huh. But Katria needs to level up a little bit more, yeah. Well, actually, 1 more level up, then I'm gonna give it to her. Yeah, that's gonna have to do. Yeah, this is looking very good. Heck, you know, our following promoting items there, we could probably just give to Kaisar then, because, well, I don't really have anything else to do. And I'm not gonna try and level up Wieland and Viris, you know, characters like that. I guess we could try leveling up Castor a little bit, you know, just in case we want to promote him, you know, as a backup. But, yeah, let's just get the plot out of the way here, and then we're gonna end the episode. Tiki, my child, at long last, I have found you, silly girl. No, stop. Come no closer. Garnef has put you in some kind of a trance, you poor little thing. Ah, peace, child, peace, awaken. Bun, is that you? Where am I? What happened? Yes, child, it is I, Bun. Now, how I worried about you. Are you hurt? No, Bun, just scared. I feel as though I just woke from an awful nightmare. I am truly sorry, child. Truly I am. I will not let us two be separated again. Book 2. From now on, I will be there to protect you. Promise. You have to promise, Bun. I hate being alone. Well, yeah. Oh my goodness. Look at her sprite here. That's super cute. But she's got 14 avoidance. Yeah, I still am not exactly sure how I calculate the avoidance here. I forget the formula there. Like half your no, your speed plus half your luck. 4 plus 6 equals 10 only. Although I swear, yeah. Let's see. Okay, yeah. See now it's all correct with my math there. Yeah. When the Divine Stone isn't equipped, 4 speed plus 6 is 10 avoidance, which means that equipping the Divine Stone boosts her speed by 4 points there. Okay. But there you go. Very nice. I still am gonna give her the Speed Wing though. I do plan on leveling her up, and I do believe that you can give her the Firestones, right? Which, well, Bounty isn't gonna use anyways. Let's see here. Yes, okay, very nice. So, yeah, here you go. We are going to, well, actually here, hit the convoy. We gotta stash the Star Sphere away for the time being. And, oh, we could even give her the Seraph Robe. She becomes so much better if I do. And I don't really think that Midya needs the Seraph Robe anymore. But then again, you never know. You never freaking know. Okay, well, you know what? I'm gonna give the Seraph Robe to Midya there. Yeah. Here, Tiki will receive the Speedwing, though. I think that is fair enough. And you know what? We can also talk to her, apparently. You must be Tiki. Bunty told me all about you. Bun told me about you, too. Will you take me with you? Of course, as long as that is what you want. Yes, it is. Oh, thank you, Marmar. That's funny. Marmar! Am I not allowed to call you Marmar? No, I mean, if that's what you want, I mean, how could you possibly deny her that request? Yeah, cute as a button. Okay, but we're gonna end our turn. Yeah, you know what, here? I'm just too antsy. I wanna do this right now. We're gonna consume the Seraph Robe on this lady, and I can just talk about it in the next episode there, yeah? But now, Midya, safe to say, is gonna be one of our top units here now. With 37 health and a defense of 15. Well, she is pretty much as good as she's gonna get. And yeah, I'm sorry, I'm coughing an awful lot here now. But yeah, everything has been looted. So I'm just gonna do one final thing here. Yeah, we're gonna hit the convoy, take out the Star Sphere. No, not the Geosphere. Take out the Star Sphere. And we're also gonna put away, well, this blade there, I guess. And I'm gonna take out the Mercurius blade because, well, very soon will I be able to use it on Marth here. But yeah, thank you guys so very much for watching. Tomorrow when we get back with part 42, we are going to start up chapter 19 there, obviously, which is gonna be a tough one. If it is the map I am thinking it is, you know, I think we're gonna face the chief of the Sable Order there, Camus, you know. Unless that's chapter 20 or 21, I'm drawing a blank here now. But just whatever. We're just gonna have to wait and see. How about that? Oh man, I'm so silly. But yeah, this has been a very fun episode to record. We sure as shit got a lot of crap done. I, for one, discovered how OP Midya is there with weapon advantage. She's just a friggin' beast. I actually gotta remember to check out, like, if she fights an Axe fighter with lances, is she still gonna be better off, you know, with a lance rather than an axe, you know? Things like that I gotta remember to look up there. But yeah, just whatever. Thank you guys once again so very much for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow.